Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Dalton's extraordinary dream, building a playground of possibilities. A special bedtime story for Dalton. Once upon a time, in a quiet little neighborhood, there lived a curious and imaginative boy named Dalton. Dalton had a heart full of dreams and a mind full of ideas. Every night before bed, he would lie on his fluffy pillow and drift off into a world of wonder. But one night, as Dalton's eyes grew heavy and sleep began to embrace him, a magical dream took hold. In Dalton's dream, he found himself in a vibrant and bustling city, surrounded by towering skyscrapers and colorful buildings. The air buzzed with energy and laughter filled the streets. But as Dalton ventured deeper into the city, he stumbled upon an empty courtyard that looked sad and neglected. It was devoid of laughter and playfulness, and Dalton's heart sank at the sight. With a determined gleam in his eyes, Dalton knew exactly what he had to do. He would turn this empty courtyard into a playground, a place where children could run, jump, and laugh to their heart's content. But he couldn't do it alone. Dalton needed the help of his friends and the whole community. The next morning, Dalton woke up with his dream still fresh in his mind. He jumped out of bed and ran downstairs to find his mom and dad. "Mom, Dad, I had the most incredible dream," Dalton exclaimed. He shared his vision of transforming the empty courtyard into a playground with them, and they couldn't help but be inspired by his enthusiasm. Together, Dalton and his parents gathered their neighbors and friends, spreading the word about their grand plan. The community was filled with excitement, and soon, people from all walks of life joined in, each offering their unique skills and resources. Carpenters brought their tools, artists brought their paintbrushes, and parents brought their endless support. As days turned into weeks, the once empty courtyard began to transform. Swings were hung from sturdy branches, colorful slides were built, and a sandbox filled with sparkling sand appeared. Dalton and his friends painted vibrant murals on the walls, depicting their dreams and aspirations. It was a playground unlike any other, filled with imagination and love. Word of the magical playground spread far and wide, reaching the hearts of children throughout the city. On the grand opening day, the courtyard was filled with laughter, joy, and endless possibilities. Children from all corners of the neighborhood came to play, their faces lit up with happiness. Dalton stood in the center of the playground, his heart brimming with pride. He had brought his dream to life, and in doing so, he had brought the community together. The playground became a symbol of unity and the power of working together for a common goal. From that day on, Dalton's dream and the magical playground became a legend in the neighborhood. Children would gather every day after school, their laughter echoing through the streets. And every night, as Dalton closed his eyes, he knew that his dream had become a reality, and the courtyard was forever filled with the sound of joy. And so, dear Dalton, as you drift off into dreamland tonight, remember that dreams hold great power. Like Dalton, you have the ability to turn your dreams into reality. With determination, courage, and the support of those around you, anything is possible. So, dream big, my little friend, and let your imagination soar. Good night, Dalton, and may your dreams always bring you joy and endless possibilities.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.